My dad doesn't like anything. He doesn't eat anything healthy. He just doesn't. He's really picky with his food. He doesn't like burnt baked beans. He won't eat hard burnt toast. If it's accidentally burnt, he doesn't eat it. He won't eat cold mashed potatoes. Nothing wrong with cold mashed potato. I mean, I don't like it, but there's nothing wrong with it. He won't eat pasta. I don't like pasta, but he won't eat it as a grown-up. He doesn't like anything. He doesn't like ketchup on anything. He doesn't like rhubarb and custard. He doesn't like rhubarb and custard. My gran likes rhubarb. I don't like rhubarb and custard because I'm too young to like it, but he doesn't like salad cream. I love salad cream. I'll just have salad cream in sandwiches. I really like. My dad is really picky with food. I like everything I do, except, well, those things I said, and I don't like steak and kidney pie. I don't like pies. I don't like fish, ham, bananas, tomatoes, onions, anything with onions in it. I don't like that. Pears, long beans, short beans, beetroot, fish, pizzas, baked beans, green beans, red beans, long beans, short beans, any beans. I don't like beans. Skim milk. I don't like skim milk. Semi-skim milk. Fish, honey, cauliflower sprouts, fish. I don't like fish. Apart from that, I'll eat anything. But my dad won't. He's terrible. He's really picky, my dad. Oh, hi, Dad.
Shh, George.
Yes?
Don't say anything. Just quiet. Just be quiet. Be quiet.
What are you doing down there?
George, look, just quick. Just crouch.
What are you doing on your knees?
Just crouch next to me and just be quiet. Don't say anything, George.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm looking out of this window here. And for the past 10 years, George, 10 years, somebody has sneaked into our garden and trimmed our hedge and mowed the lawn. For the past 10 years this has happened every fortnight without fail, unless it's really wet or snowing, without fail, George. And then they gotta sneak off. I mean, I'm all for it. It's fantastic, George, that they're doing it. But I mean, I just want to know who's doing it. I kind of almost want to thank them, George. Well, the thing is, George, it's all very well people coming in here, into the garden, and doing their own thing, but it is actually trespassing. Yes, it's trespassing, George. There's no two ways about it. But it's a good deed, and I don't know whether they do anybody else's gardens. I mean, it's very nice of them to do it, and they've been doing it for a lot of years. But I mean, the thing is, it's not on, George, and I want to try and catch them and just have a little word. That's all. I'm gonna thank them, but just have a little word and just sort of kind of say, what do you think you're doing?
I don't mean to surprise you, Dad, or whatever, but it is actually Mum that does the hedges and the lawn.
What?
Yeah, every 2 weeks she will come round with a lawnmower and those really big scissors.
Shears,
and she cuts that hedge and she does the lawn. She's been doing it for years. And she said to me once, she said, the reason I do this, George, is because Dad doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything.
Right. So it's your mother who does it, is it?
She's been doing it for years, Dad. Anyway, I'm having trouble with something upstairs. I can't find my soldiers, Dad. Can you just come and help?
Well, actually, George, I've got to go and do the lawn in the back. The back garden needs a looking at. So if you don't mind, George, I'm quite busy.
I think Mum's...
No, I don't think she...
I think she has, Dad. I think she's done the back lawn.
Right. Okay. Let's go and look for your soldiers then, shall we?
I can talk to dogs. This is my friend Jack, and he will talk to me in dog language, and I will tell you what he's saying. Right, tell us what you did today, Jack. He went for a walk, and what happened on that walk? He went to a tree, Oh, I can't tell them now. I can't tell them what. No, I'm not saying what you did on the tree, but what happened after you did what you did on the tree? He then went home, and what happened when you got home? He was a bit sick on the carpet and it was all wet, so he had to be cleaned in the bath. Was that nice? And then you went to sleep, is that right? Oh, it's been really nice talking to you, Jack. Perhaps we can have another chat tomorrow? Oh, okay then. Good night. I spy with my little eye something beginning with G, Dad. G.
G, right, G. Glasses.
No.
Gate.
No.
Goosebumps. Cool, it's cold in here. Ooh, it's cold in the living room. Goosebumps.
No, Dad, it's staring right at you, Dad. It's staring right at you.
Oh, good Lord. It's hidden.
No.
Grate. Fire, like the fire grate.
No, Dad.
Gravel, like it, in the lane. I can see the driveway. It's the gravel lane.
Dad, no.
Gel. You've got gel in your hair.
Dad, no. No, George. Me, George.
Oh, of course. George. Oh, I'm sorry, George. Right. My turn. I spy with my little eye something beginning with D.
D. Dandruff.
No, actually, George.
We've got dandruff.
Well, it's not dandruff, George. It's not dandruff.
Doors.
No.
Doorknobs.
No, nothing to do with doors.
Door hinge.
No, nothing to do with doors, George.
DVDs.
No.
Desk.
No.
Drink cabinet.
No.
Drink.
No, George, no. It's Dad. It's me. D, Dad. Oh. I don't think we're very good at this. I'll go and put the kettle on.
So today I'm interviewing Colin Farrell. Hello, Colin.
Oh, hello, George.
So, could you tell us what films you have been in?
Well, of course, I was in Bruges. In Bruges was a great film.
I didn't see that.
That was one of my favourite films, probably to date. Actually, I mean, it was just so funny, so funny. Another one was the Lobster. Have you seen the Lobster, George?
No, I haven't seen Lobster.
Yeah, I mean, that was a peculiar film, but again, a great script, bit strange, bit weird, but I really loved it. And The Gentleman. Have you seen The Gentleman, George?
No, I haven't seen The Gentleman.
And Phone Booth. That's one of my favourite films. We shot that over in 10 days. 10 days we shot that. I mean, that's incredible. It was just going to it, just every day was packed. That's quite a bit of filming, George. Did you see Phone Booth?
No, I haven't seen Phone Booth.
And what about Total Recall? That was one of my favourites. Total Recall was.
No, I haven't seen that.
You don't want to see. You definitely don't want to see Alexander. I mean, I got a pile of money for that, but it's really terrible.
Yeah, I did see that, and it was really bad, actually, Colin. You're right, it was really bad. And your hair looks really strange in it. I mean, perhaps you should have done what like your roots.
I should have done the roots, yeah.
Yeah, sort of like the roots. Definitely. It's a really bad film, though. That wasn't it, Colin?
Right. And Minority Report. Have you seen Minority Report? I mean, that's one of my favourite films.
No, I'm sorry, I haven't seen that.
Have you seen The Batman?
No, I haven't seen.
What have you seen, George? It doesn't sound like you've seen me at all.
I've seen you in Ballykiss Angel. There was a telly thing that you were in it on some time back. You were in a telly thing called Ballykiss Angel.
Yeah, that was my first TV appearance. I tell you, have you seen Dumbo?
Yeah, I did see that, and it was really bad, actually. Definitely. It's a really bad film, though. That wasn't it, Colin?
Right.
As I say, I saw Ballykiss Angel. I thought Ballykiss Angel was really good, actually, Colin.
And of course, Horrible Bosses. The script was fantastic. I really loved that script. I mean, it was so funny. Belly laughs from the start. I mean, George, you want to see that?
I haven't seen that, actually, Colin. But Ballykiss Angel, do you think you'll do another Ballykiss Angel?
I don't think I'll do another TV for quite a while. I don't need to do TV anymore, George. I'd rather do film.
Do you think you'll make a Ballykiss Angel film?
I certainly haven't heard anything, if that's the plan.
I think you'd be really good in a Ballet Cathedral film, Colin.
Well, would you like to talk about my film career, George, rather than keep harping on about Ballycus Angel? I mean, that's going back some years, George.
Actually, Ballet Cathedral's one of my favourite TV things. I mean, we can talk all night about Ballet Cathedral if you like.
I'd rather not. In fact, George, we're running out of time now. So, if you don't mind, I'll be making a move.
Next time you come into the studio, perhaps you'd like to talk about Ballet Cathedral a bit more, because I'd really like to talk about...
Thanks very much, but no thanks. Nice meeting you, George.
Nice meeting you too, Colin.
Me and My Dad is an open fridge production produced by Alex Castle and Mungo Pierce. Music is by Michael Ball. All sketches written and performed by Thomas Kett.